In this video, we are going to be talking to our incredible client, Rebecca Johnson, on how she was able to lose 28 pounds in the span of just 12 weeks. Now, if you don't know who I am, my name is Schuyler. I'm the founder of Reach Fat Loss and Fitness. We've run a fat loss program that is extremely effective. As of recording this, it's helped our clients lose over 3,400 pounds, and we put a big emphasis into sustainability. And in today's video, our other coach, Amy, is going to be speaking with our client, Rebecca Johnson, and they are going to be digging into exactly what it took for Rebecca to see success. So I hope you enjoy the video, and if you are looking for fat loss help, you're tired of the yo-yo, you're tired of trying restrictive diets that just don't work, you're tired of tracking every single calorie, make sure you head down below this video. There should be a link there for a complimentary consultation. On that consultation, we can talk about your lifestyle, what your goals are, what you're looking for, and we can chat to see if working together would be a good fit. But with that said, let's get into the interview.
Hi, everybody. We are here with Rebecca Johnson, who was part of our Reset 12-week program and absolutely crushed it, losing over 27 pounds in the 12 weeks that she was with us, and just did a fantastic job. Very, very coachable, and we just loved having her in the program. So welcome, Rebecca.
Hi, thank you.
Tell us a little bit, Rebecca, about what life was like before you found Reach or joined our program.
Life was tired. I was just tired all the time. I have a 5-year-old and I wasn't really able to play with him the way that I wanted to. I didn't have the energy at night when I should have been maybe working out. I didn't have the energy to spend time on myself. So it was also very sedentary. I work from home and frequently I would spend my days just sitting all day long and snacking whenever I wanted to snack, not even whenever I was hungry, just whenever I wanted to snack. So I was tired, it was sedentary, and I was eating a lot.
What was your previous life like, or what was dieting like, or weight issues like for you, just for your adult life?
I've always been within maybe 50 pounds of where I'm at now. And it has been a roller coaster, albeit a slow roller coaster. It has been a roller coaster for the last maybe 20 years or so. I had counted macros for a while and had experienced some success with that, but that's not sustainable to me. Always counting and measuring every single bite that goes into your mouth. And so it would just kind of come and go. I would focus on it and I could lose some weight. And then as soon as I stopped focusing on it, my weight would kind of come back up to where it was. So it was definitely a lot of up and down.
Yeah, typical. So tell us a little bit about how you found Reach. What was that like, and how was it? Like, what propelled you to join?
I found Reach through social media. One of these women that I follow had been coached by you. And so I started following your page, and I just really liked everything that you were sharing. I liked the meals that you were cooking. I liked your story. It seemed very relatable to me, and the amount of weight that you had to lose and the time that you lost it. And I was just very interested, and it didn't seem easy, it seemed simple. And that, I think, is what drew me in. Plus, it also aligned with where I wanted to go, which was cleaning up my diet anyways. When I was following macros, there were a lot of, like, Walden's Farms, for example, just very chemical heavy products that I was consuming because I thought those were good for me. And over the last couple of years, I'm learning that isn't true. And so I was interested in learning more about what I should be fueling my body with, which you were doing all of those things. So I decided to reach out. I also have a surgery coming up, and I wanted to be in better shape to make surgery recovery easier. So I had about 5 months to surgery, and I thought, what a great time to see what I can do in a 12-week program. And that's when I called you.
Very good. And then you joined our Reset program, and tell us a little bit about your experience over the 12 weeks, kind of how it started, and then kind of when you felt like this was really going to work for you.
I think I was a little skeptical at first because you were very good about explaining the modules in our intro call. And so I knew there was going to be some learning that I had to do. And in my mind, a module was maybe like a 1-hour lesson. So I was thinking like I would go for 4 hours virtually, learn a few things, and then I'd be just jumping into the deep end. And that is not the case. And I'm so grateful that is not the case, because I needed the time, especially in that module 1 and the mindset module, to get my head right. So I spent the first couple of weeks, every free moment I had, I was listening to Schuyler in my ear teach me about my mindset, about nutrition, about the importance of walking, about lifting weights. And I just soaked it all up like a sponge.
Yeah.
And that was really the beginning of my program, was just trying to get that information in. And I appreciate that it was on me, because it goes back to what y'all talk about, radical responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to learn and do this for myself. So I was responsible for learning these things that I needed to learn so I could make the changes to become healthier. So it really started, to my surprise, not with exercise, because that's what I thought of at first. When you're losing weight, you're going to get on a workout plan.
Right.
It started with my mind, and that made all the difference. I still believe that is the difference between your program and everyone else's, is the focus on the mindset and helping me get to a place where I can understand why I'm doing the things that I'm doing, why I believe the things that I'm saying to myself in my head, why I have some of the behaviors that I do, and then most importantly, how to break that.
Yeah.
How to step away from that mindset, how to believe in myself, and how to get myself out of this maybe slump that I'm in of believing that I'm lazy, for example. So the first few weeks was a lot more like book learning, I would say, than I thought it was going to be. And I think that was wonderful. I think that was the best thing that I could have had.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's like, that's what distinguishes us from a lot of other programs, is we have the why behind everything that we're doing. And when you understand the why, it makes it's up to you then whether you choose to execute or not, you know?
Right.
Yeah, you have the information. So it's hard to know the negative side of ingredients and overeating and still choose to do that to yourself. So
yes,
I agree with you 100% on that. So down 27.8 pounds since that was your graduation weight. How have things been since you graduated?
I think I've lost another 3 or 4 pounds. I don't keep track as much as y'all do. Like, I don't look at my Sunday weight to my Sunday weight, but it does continue to go down. And I think it probably will for a while. I think I probably have about maybe 10 more pounds to go before I'm at a weight where I think I'll be comfortable at, but we'll see.
Yeah.
So it's still going well. I still have the mindset, right? I still want this. I want to be healthy, and I want it for me and also for my family, because I'm seeing the changes in me are trickling down to them. And my husband is making smarter food choices, and my husband is starting to fast, and my husband is losing weight.
Awesome.
And slowly we're going to get our 5-year-old to crave less of those processed snacks.
Yes.
Slowly we'll get there.
Yeah, that's amazing and good for you. And that's the same thing that happened for me. Like, you really, when you want to get yourself healthy, you can't bring people along with you. You really have to focus on yourself and then let them just see your example and see how things are going. You mentioned in the beginning that you were tired. How did the program change that for you?
It's been great. I have a lot more energy. And I think it's because of the food that I'm fueling my body with, and the processed stuff that I have cut out of it. And also, I'm really surprised to say fasting. I think fasting makes me feel fantastic. I was a little bit scared of it in the beginning. I was that person who, when I woke up, I thought my body was telling me, you must eat now. And I had my cup of coffee and I had my breakfast every morning within maybe 30 minutes to an hour of waking up. So the thought of skipping breakfast most days was a little bit intense for me. But I noticed once I started learning about fasting, and once I found the fasting windows that worked well for me, I feel great. And I did one extended fast on the program. I made it to 72 hours, which was amazing. And I actually felt like I could have gone longer because I felt so good. So I have a lot more energy now, and I think that is one of the best things that has come out of this, because I can be more present.
Yeah, that's amazing. And I agree with you 100%. It's like, when you take care of your body responds in the best way possible. So awesome. Is there anything else you'd like to share just about the program or in general about your journey?
You're just amazing. The two of you are so supportive. The weekly calls were great, because it is a good community once a week and it's on Thursday night. So if you feel like you might need a little push before you go to the weekend, it's just a really good time to spend in this community of people who are doing the same thing, to refocus on one of the 4 pillars and to talk about your strengths, to talk about, or to celebrate your wins, and to talk about questions that you have. And you guys are very supportive. No question felt like a dumb question or a silly question. And you are always willing to share with us, plus the Monday videos on Facebook Live. I just really appreciated the wealth of resources that you all have created, the recipes that are in the Facebook group. There is so much support in this program that I never felt like I was going without. I just felt like I had a group doing it with me. And I think that was really beneficial as well to keep me going.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And we're grateful to hear that, because I think, you know, Schuyler and I pour our heart into it, and it's a passion for sure. And we love helping people. And you certainly make it all worth the work and the time that we put into it, because we just love go-getters and people that want to learn and, you know, understand that we have a solution. It's a matter of just wanting to open yourself up to hearing something different and possibly something contradictory to what we've all heard for years. So thank you so much, Rebecca. We wish you nothing but the best.
Thank you.
All right, we'll talk to you soon.
Hey, thank you so much for watching that interview. I hope that you had some very positive insights and that you are ready to continue your fat loss journey. If you are struggling to lose fat, or you are looking for guidance or accountability, I'm going to invite you to check out below this video in the description. We've got a free application page where we are offering fat loss roadmaps. You can click on that page, you can watch the video to learn a little bit more about what we do, and then if it feels like a good fit, you can grab a time to chat. So head down below this video, check that out. Besides that, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and of course, as always, make sure to eat smart, move more, sleep deep, and be grateful for this moment. I'll see you in the next video.